सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्. Page 186, verse number 5. Agnipakvam samagniyat kalapakvamathapiva ulukhalashmakutto vam danto lukhala eva vam. Vanaprastha ashrama is the third stage of life after completing all grihastha-ashrama duties. In every person's life, that stage will come after 50-55. The body itself getting slowly degeneration, and the old age is entering. At that time, in that grihastha-ashrama, they have to lead a peaceful, happy, joyful life. That is possible only by Bhagavad Chintanam, Bhagavad Aradhana. Because that is the age when diseases are trying to enter the body, and members of the family also slowly, our importance will reduce, because once you are retired, you are not tired, but you are retired, naturally your importance will be reduced in front of your children or other young members in the family. So many changes comes biologically, emotionally, and sometimes in some people's life, the partner may be alive or not, or sometimes loneliness feeling comes. One of the most painful thing at that vanaprastha age is loneliness. Even though both are together couple, children are away from them because they are busy. Even though they are around, this couple feel, that means old couple feels loneliness. That loneliness is one of the most painful things. Feeling emotionally, mentally alone. I am alone. At that time, our Shastra says, Bhagavan is with you all the time. Whether people are there around you or not, you cannot predict. Very difficult. But Bhagavan is always with you. You have to strengthen your mind with Bhagavan's Chintanam, Japa, Dhyanam, other practices. What you are all doing already in Grihastha-ashrama, continue them. Never totally depend upon the people. Learn to depend upon God. If you want to have emotionally sound and emotionally strong and to withstand the experiences, whatever you are going to face. That is why our Shastra has designed the beautiful sadhanas, tapas for vanaprasthis also. Unfortunately, now modern trend is this: if you don't have partner at the age of 65, you can have another partner. That is what newly we are reading in newspapers also. And children are also encouraging parents to have another partner in the life. But our Shastra never recommended that, not that you should not have partner. In all the duties over, once the partner, because of some reason or other, is not available, if you are a single after some time certain age, and searching for another partner at the age of 70, and getting married also, that is what happening now. Few months back I read that article, and they are walking in the park and they are writing about them, a big topic. I am not criticizing that. Whether it is right or not, I am not arguing, but see the condition, why the person feels to need a company at that time. What is the necessity? Because not for biologically he or she is not going to help anyway, because both are old. They write it is for emotional support. Emotional support, in that age also you are emotionally such a weak person. That means you are relying upon the people relations which are very, very, you can call, they are not permanent any relation. Afterwards, at that old age, getting relation and seeing that person's disease problem, and this person tension increases. The moment you have a relationship with the age, a 75-year-old person with a lady with a 70-year-old lady, and after getting married only you come to know that she has got cancer. And what is your lot? What type of disease comes at what time, nobody knows. So this type of thinking is not a healthy thinking. And children are also encouraging. And I come to know that also when suppose in the young age itself, suppose husband divorce, something happens or something or other problem, and children, they themselves are telling the mother, you can have your partner. You can have your partner. Pushpa, come this side. Why you are hiding backside when there is so much place here? Come this side. Keep 1 meter away from one student. Okay. Move back. Keep handkerchief with you. So this type of thinking, our ancestors never thought like that. Once you have children, you are totally, whether you are a single or dual, you are like a sannyasi. Living like a sannyasi, because your children are primary importance for you, not your desires, your emotional problems. You have to mature enough, you have to learn to sacrifice for children's sake. After children growing at their 25th year also, you are feeling still emotionally weak and seeking another company for your sake. Children cannot be healthy children unless still mother or father in desiring of their own pleasure, emotional support. How the children have a healthy thinking? They are also becoming only physically oriented, body oriented. Our scriptures never encourage only body oriented life. Dharma oriented life only they have encouraged. If you take that physical body relation, emotional only for that, no, you can never be happy in the world. On the other hand, your life become more miserable. That is why our culture has got a different design. You have to be ready for any situation in your life to keep your children in Taittiriya Upanishad. Dharma abhivruddhyartham prajahana. The Guru tells, may you get married and get children for the sake of dharma propagation, further in future. That is the purpose of marriage. That is the purpose of getting children. That we have forgotten totally. Marriage is meant for children. Children are meant for dharma abhivruddhyartham. The day we forget this, the whole family system is in doldrums or in trouble. You can never be happy in a family system without knowing this. Dharma abhivruddhyartham prajaha, children. You are handing over your parampara, sampradaya, dharma to youngsters. Afterwards, they have to take care of. Just like seeds you protect for next reaping the fruits and all. You keep some grains, some fruit, seeds. For what purpose? For next fruits' sake. After some time, this tree will go away. The tree is not enjoying anything. It is giving fruits and leaving for next generation. We the human beings have forgotten that. We are giving children fruits like children for the propagation of dharma in the next generations. I hand over them and go away. That is the purpose of marriage. Not just biological needs to fulfill. That is secondary. Animals cannot plan for that, but human beings have to plan for dharma abhivruddhyartham. One son for military, one son for sannyasa, one son for, like that you have to send different fields. Agriculture, one son for, so many other fields are there. Like that you have to distribute your children for different fields. Go and serve for the society. That is the greatness of that mother, father. So afterwards, once you come to, you deconditioning the mind. You are deconditioning the mind and you become so relaxed because you have done sufficiently, you have contributed so much for the society, there is an inner joy. Instead of contributing through my children to the society, through my duties to the society, still I am seeking from the society. Am I going to be peaceful at that age, 65, 70? Therefore, vanaprasthi is that who has to depend upon himself or herself, not depending upon anyone. That's what whole history about vanaprasthi biography. What he says, Agnipakvam samashniyat. One has to take that food which is having Agni Sambandha, means boiled food, samashniyat, or tatkala pakvamatha api, atha tatkala pakvam. At that time, whatever fruits are available, whatever vegetables are available, when they are ripened on their own, you can eat them if you don't have gas stove. Suppose you can make use of that fruits and vegetables, or you can do ulukala ashmeputtova. You can make use of a grinder, wet grinder or dry grinder, I do not know, different grinders are there. Those days they used to have ammi kallu. No, they used to carry also wherever they go, small one, and they make it powder, everything, and they put in water and boil and drink. What you require more than that? Only for survival of the body. You don't require any proteins or carbohydrates at the age of 65. But at the age of 75, party is struggling for carbohydrates now. In the houses, party, mama, tata, all are worrying about proteins and carbohydrates. Proteins, carbohydrates of no use at the age of 70, 65. Even after the age of 19, nothing will work out. Okay? Before 19, whatever you eat, that's you are. After 19, only for survival. Understand? So people don't give much importance for food those days. Just pound, if you don't have teeth, you make it powder and eat. இந்த வேர்க்கடலை உருண்டை ரொம்ப கஷ்டம். எப்படி சாப்பிட்றது? பல்லு இல்லைன்னா ஈவன் பல்லு கொஞ்சம் லூஸாக இருந்தால் கூட நீங்கள் சாப்பிட முடியாது. அந்த ஒரு பாட்டி யூஸ் டு டூ லைக் தேட் ஒன், மேக் இட் பவுடர். ஒரு சுற்றி வச்சு அந்த வேர்க்கடலை உருண்டை பவுடர் பண்ணி நல்லா அந்த பவுடர் வச்சுட்டு வாயில் சாப்பிட்டுன்னு இருப்பான். அட் த ஏஜ் ஆஃப் 70, 80 ஆல்சோ வேர்க்கடலை உருண்டை வேணும்னா whatever is available you eat. Don't, especially they become so choosy at that age, like children. எனக்கு அது சாப்பிட்ணுன்னு இருக்காரு, பையனுக்கு சொல்லுவான் அது கொண்டு வா, சாயங்காலம் வரும்போது அது கொண்டு வா, ஏன்னா அது சாப்பிட்ணுன்னு தோன்றது தான். இந்த பையன் என்ன பண்ணுவான், அம்மாக்கு நவ் ஷீ இஸ் டிசைரிங் டு ஈட் தட், ஸோ ஹீ வில் பிரிங். கிடைக்கவே கிடைக்காது, அங்கே கோ ஆன் அண்ட் ஆன் சர்ச்சிங் ஃபார் தட் அண்ட் பிரிங் இட் டு சாட்டிஸ்ஃபை ஹிஸ் மதர். So that is not correct actually. We should not ask, choose this, that particularly at that age especially. So we have to live whatever is available with that. Like that we have to live. Dantonu khalat evava. If you are able to can crush them under your teeth, you can do that and make it a powder and drink water along with that. Somehow or other be independent, learn to be independent. At the age of children are away from them, and this husband and wife, now they are depending upon what is that for daily bringing the food. அதுக்கு ஏதோ புதுசாக பேர் வச்சுருக்காங்க, இந்த பேக்ஸ் எல்லாம் கொண்டு வர கேட்டரிங். நிறைய இருக்கு பேர். Morning onwards they go on and on, scooter மேலே போயிட்டே இருப்பேன், பிரேக்ஃபாஸ்ட்டு, லஞ்சு, they are getting from outside lot of things, and after 2-3 months they get stomach upset. அப்புறம் டாக்டரு தேவையா? ஸோ ஏதோ ஒரு இருக்கிற கஞ்சி பொடியோ இல்லைன்னா வாட் எவர் அவைலபிள் யூ கேன் மேனேஜ்ன்னா கஷ்டப்படுறான். இதனால் நாவடங்கினால் நாலும் அடங்கும். கண்ட்ரோல் யுவர் டங் அண்ட் கண்ட்ரோல் யுவர் ஸ்பீச் ஆல்சோ. Go to the temple and sit and do japa, do dhyanam. Japamala is there. Now you can see at present new world, either they are in the park, evening, morning walk, evening park, newspaper, and what is going on politics. These people, very few people spend their time for dhyanam, puja, and lot of mantra avritti. That has to be done. It gives tremendous strength to the mind. Lokabhiramayanam, newspaper, walking in the park and all, instead of walking in the park, go to the temple. Why can't you walk in the temple? Then your punyam purushartham will come. You go and see how many people are doing pradakshina in the temple, how many people are walking in the park. You go and see. If you ask like that, that is also Vanadevata Swami answer. அதுக்கு முன்னாடி வனதேவதனை தெரியாது, சும்மா. Once we ask like that, immediately they give answer something. Vanadeva Tulasi Irandapara, Tulasi Vanu, if you move, or and Arasamaram, if you move, it is wonderful. But your attitude is very important, your spirit behind that movement is very important. At least you are moving with japa, some nama is also okay. Everything is Bhagavan. But you see other people when they are walking with what shoes, where they bought, how they are walking, with what walking stick they are walking. Idella recommends. See, if you walk in the temple, that is different. If you walk in the park, it is different. Because it is so pavitram. Temple is so pavitram, sanctified, energized with mantras. You won't get that in the park. So one time in the temple, another time in the park, you can walk like that also. Okay. So what I don't want to discourage who are walking in the park, it doesn't matter. But we have to understand how the spirit behind our ancestors, how they kept all these sadhanas. Next verse we will read. Swayam cha sanchino, swayam sanchino ya sarvam, atmano vritti karanam, desha kala bala bhignyah, nadaditanyatha putam, nitanyadahridam. Swayam sanchinuyat. Collect on your own. Don't ask others to do this for me, to do that for me. Don't ask too much from others to get things. Swayam sanchinaya. Sanchinayat means collect. Swayam, on your own. Sarvam, whatever you require, you have to do on your own. Atmanaha vritti karanam. Why you have to collect all of them? Atmanaha, for your sake, for your survival. Vritti karanam means for your survival. That accessories you collect for your sake, which are necessary for living. Vritti karanam means which are necessary for living. Atmanaha, for oneself. Desha kala bala bhignaha. How you should collect them? How should you acquire them on your own? Depending upon that desha. Some places, some fruits are available, some type of grains are available, some types of vegetables are available. Get them only that place. You won't get all other items. One area, one place, one type of vegetable or fruits are popular, they are available because of that climate. Get them only that whatever is available at that place. Don't expect that what I get in my place, that it should come here also. Naturally we expect that. Many people carry Urga also to Amarnath. Amarnath, if you go morning potato, afternoon potato, evening potato. That is only the dalu potato, nothing else. You won't get coffee also. North India and all, coffee is not available. All the South Indians, what they do? No, they carry milk powder, coffee powder, instant coffee powder, all those things they carry. And Urha also they carry, bottles and bottles. Otherwise, Paithyave Pudichudon, and the Sapad Saptan Chuli says pilgrimage yatra the cape for what purpose? To control your needs, your all luxurious life, what all you are using. Stop them for some time. See that how your mind is going to withstand. நம்ம என்ன பண்ணுறோன்னு எல்லாம் ஒரு பேக்குக்கு கேரி பண்ணுவோம். Even to sadhana camp also some people carry. ஒரு பிஸ்கெட்ஸ் என்ன, மிக்சர் என்ன, நிறைய பேக்கெட்ஸ் ஒரு வாட்டி லெக்சர் ஹாலுக்கே வந்துடும். எனக்கு தனி பேக்கெட் அப்புறம் கொடுத்துட்டேன்னு நான் ஒன்றும் சொல்லக்கூடாது. ஏன்னா எனக்கு ஒரு பேக்கெட் கொடுத்துட்டான்னு வாங்கி மூடலாம். அப்படியே சுவாமின்னு ஒன்றும் பேச மாட்டாங்க. லைக் தட் ஒன் லேடி யூஸ் டு பிரிங் லட்டு, மைசூர் பாக், எவ்ரிதிங் பிரிங்கிங் அண்ட் giving to all the students. பூனை பூனை பக்ஷி எல்லாம் வருது, ஆண்ட்ஸு. அந்த கிளாஸ் க்ளீன் பண்ணுறதுக்குள்ளே போதும் ஆகிடுப்பேன். நான் இது பிரசாதம் చెప్పి ஒரு நாள் அலோவ் பண்ணிட்டான். அப்புறம் பார்த்தா கிளாஸ் ஃபுல்லாக ஆண்ட்ஸு, பூனை, பக்ஷி, குருவி ஆல் இருக்காங்க கிளாஸுக்குள்ள. ஸோ சம்டைம்ஸ் we are beyond our limits and we are not able to control whatever is available there. Let us eat. பார்க்கலாம் எப்படி இருக்கும் இந்த வாட்டி. ஓகே, second line, desha kala balabhignaha. Bala means what? According to your capacity, whatever you can buy, whatever you can afford at that place at that time, according to your shakti. Okay, body also can digest it or not, you have to think, and according to your effort and physical effort and these other things you have to see. Bala abhignaha, abhignaha knowing that, desha abhignaha, kala abhignaha, அந்த காலத்துக்கு தகுந்த மாதிரி. வேப்பம்பூ வருது, வேப்பம்பூ சாப்பிடு, பரவாயில்ல, நஷ்டம் ஒன்றும் இல்லை. வேப்பம்பூ ஆல்சோ இஸ் குட். இந்த வேப்பம்பூ ரசம் எல்லாம் பண்ணுவாங்க இல்லையோ. ஸோ அந்த கஷாயம், இப்போ நம்ம எல்லாருமே கஷாயம் சாப்பிடணும். துளசி கஷாயம், வேப்ப கஷாயம், ஆல் ஆர் குட் ஃபார் ஹெல்த். ஸோ லைக் தட் அக்கார்டிங் டு கால, டைம் அண்ட் தேஷா, அந்தந்த பிளேஸுக்கு. பல அபிக்ஞா, the one who knows, having capacity of knowing this தேஷ கால, அதுக்கு தகுந்த மாதிரி என்ன சாப்பாட்டு கிடைக்கிறதோ, என்னென்ன விஷயங்கள் கிடைக்கிறதோ அதை மேனேஜ் பண்ணணும். அது கூட வித்தவுட் எனி கம்ப்ளைண்ட்ஸ். நாததீத அந்யதாஹிருதம். One should not take that food which we have collected the very past time, long time before. If you collect rice or any grains or anything a long time, if you keep some without your eye, you cannot see some some worms and all, fungus and all, you cannot see. That is why we have to avoid them. Raw food and all actually not allowed. Olden days they have never eaten raw food. Nowadays raw food has become the fashion of the day. It is not advisable, you cannot digest. Animals digest whatever they eat, they digest, and the immunity system is there, it cures also. Bhagavan has given immunity system for every being. Animals, what they want to eat, when they want to eat, when they want to avoid, they follow. And they got any injury or anything, by after some time they get to recover. Any animal you see for that matter. Even human being also like that only. Bhagavan has given immunity system to recover, to pick up his own health again. If you give some time, some gap, that is called langhanam. Langhanam means what? Frog jump like. Langhanam means ingerinde angu varaku oru langhanam. Give gap nu artham. Food இன்னைக்கு சாப்பிட்டாங்க இல்லையோ, give gap, after some time you eat nu artham. Langhanam anna. And the langhanam, if you give gap, body gets recouped with energy. It has got a cleansing process inside, curing process inside. All these are Bhagavan kept naturally in the body. We have to give rest for them, some exercise for that, certain herbal things are there, you have to provide them. All these are wonderfully designed. Taking medicine, we get habituated to for simple things. Immediately we take medicines. Bhayam, ennakkumo. By that time you are accustomed to the tablets and medicines. Like these mosquitoes get all out. Ninga all out and good night vechitana, all out. Mosquitoes out illa. No? People are making use of mosquito coil, this all out and all. All out is not at all good for health. And methyl, they mix in that, you get good sleep. And the mosquitoes are all biting also, you do not know. Because mosquitoes get habituated to good night. They say good night to you. They are not out, but they are inside only. Many people are addicted to this all out, good night. Because of that smell, these people breathe in, they get good sleep. They are thinking mosquito illa, adana nanna thoongitaan solran. Appadi illa, mosquito kadichinde irukke. Nee nalla thoongitanna adukulla or methyl mix pannuvan. Without my knowledge, one student brought some good night long ago, or 15 years back, I think 18 years back. And I kept with a kosu jasti irukkan. Within 1 week, I found my eyes have started burning. I never get such type of burning sensation in my eyes. I couldn't discover or recognize what is the reason for many days, for 1 week. First day, second day itself, my eyes are getting burning sensation. Then 4 days, 5 days, I go on thinking. I couldn't get any reason because I never feel that burning sensation in my eyes. Then after some time, I got just like that in my mind. Maybe this good night is the reason. No. Then I stopped that. Next day, burning sensation stopped. From that time onwards till today, I never use good night. Because what is not good for mosquitoes, is it good for you? We never think that. But in every house, that company, business is going on and he is thriving. And new names he gives later, because the old one you should not buy. All old one goes away, new one comes. Like that, I don't want to discourage you if any one of you are using good night all out and all. What I want to say, any addiction of any tablet or anything, this is what we become slaves to that. We never allow the body to get active and re-energize itself. We have to. That is called balagnaha nartham. You should know your balam, your strength, what you can withstand, where, what way. That's why you have to train the body in such a way. In any condition, it should withstand. Very rarely people have that capacity. Didiksha. In the chinnadike bhayapaduva. Tummal vanda bhayam. Cough vanda bhayam. Yedi vandalum bhayam. Udane doctor ketta povan. And the doctor enna pannuva? In the aadu na medicine kudukalana innoru doctor ketta poiduva. And usually he gives prescribes some medicine. We don't live otherwise. So these are all happening in the world. Okay. Balagnya, balabhignaha, nadadita. You should not eat that food which is past stored food long ago. Adi saapidakudadu. And then ahruta means collected. That food we should not eat. Next sloka we will read. Sloka number 7. वह्नैश्चरु पुराडाशैः वह्नैश्चरु पुरोडाशैः निर्वपेत् कालचोदिताम् न तु श्रौतेन पशूनां मां यजेत वनाश्रमीं मां यजेत वनाश्रमीं. In the last class I said that Mrittika Suktam. I would like to tell about, I explained about the Suktam, but I didn't read that Suktam, this very beautiful Suktam. Mrittike haname papam yanmaya dushkrutam krutam. If I have done any papam, O Mother Earth, please remove my papam. Haname papam. Mrittike brahmadattasi kasyapenapi mantrita. That Mrittika has to, whatever I have taken into my hand before taking bath, they apply to the body. And they do this suktam. Please remove my all papams. Mrittike dehi me pushtim tvai sarva pratishtitam. May you give me strength to my body because everything is in you, that power. Please remove all my impurities. Mrittike pratishtite sarvam tvai nirmida mrittike. Everything is preserved in the mrittika. Please protect me, O Mother. Tvaya hatena papena gacchami paramam gatim. By your association, I am going to get purification and I will attain Paramatma. That is the meaning. Mrittike haname papam yanmaya dushkritam kritam. Mrittike brahma dattasi kashyapenapi mantrita. Mrittike dehi me pushtim tvai sarva pratishthitam. Mrittike pratisthite sarvam tvai nirmida mrittike. Tvaya hatena papena gacchami paramam gatim. What a beautiful mantra. Aghamarshana Suktam and Oru Suktam irukka. To destroy the papam while taking bath, they chant that Suktam. Agham and papam. Aghamarshana means removal of papam happens by just taking bath. Like that, there are so many Suktams in our culture, people chant. Now in this shloka, Krishna says one has to perform that Purodasha Charu, some ganji. Now, Purodasha means some type of hard means like idli. Some cake like, cake and idli like, or in Avani Avatam you don't know that type of, அது கொடக்கட்டையா அப்பம் அது மாதிரி அப்பம் different things they prepare. சரி கொஞ்சம் hard thing. Charu means some ganji type. Purodasha means some idli type. Two types of foods you can prepare to this vanaprasthi with the material available in vanaihi, vanasambandhi, vanyam, whatever is connected to that forest where it is available. Charu, Purodasha. Charu means ganji, Purodasha means hard, little hard, not too hard, idli type. Purodasha. Nirvapet, one has to perform ritual. Nirvapet. Vapanam means like shaving. Vapanam and shaving. Once it joins with Upasarga, Nirvapanam, total meaning changes. It is called Vedic ritual. Nirvapet, Kala Choditan. Kala Choditan means prescribed according to that nakshatra, Kala, all those things, Vara, Tidhi, Kala Choditan. Particular rituals at particular day, particular time, particular muhurta you have to do. At that time you have to do all these things. Kala Choditam, at various times, Amavasya, Paurnami, different timings. Natu Shautena Pashuna Mam Yajayata. One should not worship me. Mam na yajeta. One should not worship me with Pashu Yaga, Pashu Bali. One should not do that. Some people think, no, this giving Bali and that Bhagavan is so satisfied, that a Devata is satisfied. Krishna says, no. Shrautena Balina. In Shrauta Karma, Vaidika Karma, the Bali, and giving, offering an Pashu Madu. Some Madu, Adu, some goat like that they give. All these are all not allowed in Shastra. Who says, Krishna says, Mam na ejeta, Srautena Valina yajeta. Vanashrami, who is the, for whom this suggestion, advice, Vanashrami and Vanaprasthi. He should perform these rituals while he is living in the forest. Whatever is available there, that only he has to bring and offer to me, not any animal. Next verse. Agnihotram cha darshascha Purnamasascha Purvavat Chaturmasyani cha Munehe Amnatani cha naigamaihi. Agnihotram. There are many other rituals. Purvavat means just like in Grihastha-ashrama, whatever he was performing, those rituals he can continue because he is still in Guru Grihastha-ashrama. If he is not a sannyasi, he should not give up Vedic rituals. Even Grihastha should not shave the head fully. No Grihastha is allowed in Tirupati, Balaji temple, and they do Motta Pandradena. All these are not allowed for Orthodox people. Orthodox people never do that. Going and removing the head and hair total is not allowed for Grihastha. Even at the time of Upanayanam, for a brahmachari, it is called Cholam ritual. At that time, they remove, first time for that boy, they remove fully hair, shave the head. Afterwards, until sannyasa, one should not do that. Only sannyasi is allowed to remove the whole hair from the head. No grihastha is allowed. That's why many Orthodox people never do that. Even they go to Tirupati, they don't remove the hair. If anyone removes that hair, means they are not Orthodox in Artham. Something dox, different spelling, okay. DOX, Orthodox, DOX, they won't remove that. Because when you are having Vedic rituals, adhikara, how can you remove the total? Because you must have tuft. Without tuft, you are not supposed to do any ritual. So the tuft is compulsory for a grihastha. Whether long or short, whether big or small, tuft is very important. இப்போ டஃப்டில் கிராஃப் எல்லாம் நம்ம கிடையவே கிடையாது. கிராஃப் எல்லாம் பண்ணவே கூடாது ஆக்சுவலாக தோஸ் டேஸ். இப்போல்லாம் இப்படி வந்தது கிராஃப் எல்லாம் திருப்பி அது கூட போயிடுது. கிராஃப் கூட இப்போ கூட நம்ம பூர்வகாலம் மாதிரி தான். அண்ட் தேர் ஹோல்டிங் புட்டிங் ரப்பர் பேண்ட் பேக் சைடு. பாய்ஸ் ஆல்சோ அவனு பண்ணின ஃபேஷனு, நம்ம ஆள் பண்ணின பைத்தியம்னு சொல்கிறான். எப்படி? அண்ட் தே ஆர் டைங் அண்ட் கொண்டை போட்டுன்றா பாய்ஸு. கொண்டை போடுறது என்ன லாங் ஹேர் கொண்டை போட்டு ஃபேஷனாக இப்போது. அதே நம்ம தாத்தா பண்ணிட்டு இருந்தேன். என்ன தாத்தா இதெல்லாம்னு சொல்லுவான். காதுக்கு தோடு போடுறது, கைக்கு பேங்கிள் போடுறது, காலுக்கு பேங்கிள் போடுறது, இதெல்லாம் தோஸ் டேஸ் அவர் பீப்புள் யூஸ் டு டூ தேட். எல்லாம் வந்ததா இல்லையா? எவ்ரிதிங் இஸ் கமிங் பேக். நமஸ்காரம் ஆன்வர்ட்ஸ். Namaste, namaste, namaste in all countries. They are talking about namaste and vegetarian food. Everything is coming. Therefore, நமக்கு எல்லாமே வெஸ்டர்ன் பிளாட்ஃபார்ம்லேருந்து வந்தால் தான் இல்லைன்னு கேட்க மாட்டோம். enna pandrathu? That is unfortunate thing, because we are not recognizing the importance of that, and we are giving hand, shaking the hand. Illana hi idenna maadu pasu maadhiri. Chinmayananda Swamiji says ellarku hi enna nanu ena pasu maada hi nu solradhukku. Namaste, for that there is a lot of meaning in that. This right side of the body energy and left side of the body energies join together, and they transform their energy to both the sides. This is physical benefit, biological benefit of doing Namaskara Mudra. It is one of the mudra. Apart from this, there is a philosophical significance also. I respect that Atma which is in you, and I respect you, the Atma which is in you, and opposite each other, respecting each other. And the love and affection increases more and more the one moment you respect each other, and any violent thoughts, any hatred, poor the previous inimical tendencies are there, all will go away just by Namaskara. So to develop that fraternity in the people, lot of love and affection between people, Namaste is the best. And Pujya Swamiji always says Namaste is mainly for hygienic purpose and solluvar. ஏன்னா உன்னோட பாக்டீரியா நீயே வச்சுக்கோ, என்னோட பாக்டீரியா நானே வச்சுக்கிறேன், கை தொட வேண்டாம், நமஸ்காரம் பண்ண. The hugging, touching the hand, touching the body is not our culture at all. For so many reasons, for so many purposes, we have to go back to our ancient culture again, whole world, before they are coming and asking us what is the significance. அப்புறம் நான் பாட்டின்னு கேட்டுட்டு சொல்கிறேன்னு சொல்லக்கூடாது. நான் சுவாமினி கிட்ட கேட்டு சொல்கிறேன்னா அது மாதிரி ஷேம் உனக்கு தெரியாதான்னு கேட்பான். அப்போ that's what our children are doing in America. Whenever they ask some people there and they call here, WhatsApp, phone, இது என்ன சொல்லுன்னா அப்போ நம்ம கேட்பான். அப்படி இருக்க situation. So Agnihotram is one of the ritual. 2 times one has to do every grihastha. Since Vanaprasthi is also a grihastha, still he has to continue Purvavati in Grihasthastramavat Agnihotram. Every day, morning, evening, he has to do Agnihotram. Then 2 times a day. Then Darsha Purnamasa. Darsha is one type of ritual. Purnamasa is another type of ritual. Darsha is around Amavasya, before Amavasya, after Amavasya, 3 days. In that time range they do Darsha ritual. Paurnami time, before 1 day before, 1 day later, in 3 days around Paurnami time they do another ritual that is called Paurnamasa. All of them they perform. Vanaprasthi should perform Chaturmasyani, a ritual which is done 3 times in the year. Every 4 months Grihastha has to do Chaturmasya Vratam. For Grihastharu kuda Chaturmasya Vratam irukka. எந்தெந்த காலங்களில் என்னென்ன காய்கறி வரும், என்ன வருது, அதுதான் சாப்பிடணும், வேறு சாப்பிடக்கூடாது. அது சாதுர்மாசிய விரதம். And Grihastha also should not travel in the rainy season and all. These are all kept for our health sake and for our life security sake only. I read in one article, what are all available in that season, that only you should eat, because that only gives you health. If unseasonal fruits, unseasonal if you eat, body will not accept, because body acclimatizes according to the present climate. இப்போ என்னடான்னா அந்த ஃப்ரிட்ஜில் போட்டு 3 மாதத்துக்கு முன்னாடியே அங்கேருந்து வரும் சீல்டு பேக்கெட்டில். And they keep fridge somewhere, not in your house, some farm place they keep for 2 months, 3 months. Whenever people ask, they supply that. It is most unhealthy, and 18 degree, 20 degree and chillness they maintain. Big fridge will be there. all vegetables they boil first itself and they keep and preserve with preservatives and they supply to all 5-star hotels. And the menu lo ellame irukku illa menu he cannot change the seasonal menu இல்லையா வருஷம் ஃபுல்லாக ஒரே மெனு அதில் எல்லாமே இருக்கும். எப்பப்போ அன்சீசனல் ஃபுட்டு கூட இருக்கும் அதில். அப்போ உனக்கு எப்படி சப்ளை ஆகும்? ஆர்டர் அந்த ஃபுட்டு வேணும் என்ன. இன்னும் பட்டாணி என்ன ஒரு சீசனில் தான் வரும். இப்படி த்ரூ அவுட் த சீசன் பட்டாணி எப்படி வருது தெரியுமோ? ஃப்ரிட்ஜில் வச்சுட்டு வருது. All vegetables also like that. That is why our people said in Chaturmasya Vrata time, Grihasthas, Sannyasi Chaturmasya Vratam வேறு 4 மாதம் எங்கேயும் போகாமல் இருக்கிறது சன்னியாசிக்கு. அது இல்லை இங்கே நம்ம வானப்பிரஸ்த பற்றி படிக்கிறோம். இயர் சாத்துர்மாசியம்னா 4 monthsக்கு one விரதம். லைக் தட் 3 times in a year he has to do. And following the rules and regulations of that climate, the food disciplines, where to go, what not to do, what to do, according to that 4 months season, they follow all those things. And other rituals also they have to do. Apart from these rituals, there are 21 types of yajnas, Sapta Havir Yajna, 7 types of Havir Yajna. They are not all given here, but in Shastra they say Sapta Havir Yajna, 7 Havir Yajnas. Then Sapta Homa Yajna, Sapta Soma Yajna, 7 Soma Yajnas are there. They are all not there in that shloka. So I am giving why all these vratams in the Madri Homam, Agnihotram they have to do. Then Sapta Paka Yajna, 7 plus 7 plus 7, how many? 21. Total 21 yajnas he has to perform. Sapta Havir Yajna, Sapta Soma Yajna, Sapta Paka Yajna. 21. Apart from these 21, 5 Panchamaha Yajnas daily one has to perform. Where is the time for a person to get depression, loneliness or anxiety, tension? Time எங்கே இருக்கு? இதெல்லாம் பண்ணுறதுக்கே கரெக்டாக இருக்கும் இல்லையா? ஸோ ஐடில் மைண்ட் இஸ் எ டெவில் ஒர்க் ஷாப்னா ஐடியில் உட்காரவே கூடாது. எஸ்பெஷலி when you become வானப்பிரஸ்தி, mind is available because no work, no office, no responsibility. At that time mind becomes so vulnerable and it brings all the past experiences and start feeling worry, guilt, hurt, all will come and feeling too pity of oneself. That is why our people have given this type of sadhanas. When you are alone, especially when you are old, all these past experiences come to surface, disturbs your mind. Because children are grown up, they are busy with their family, children, and they are not inquiring about you. You feel so lonely. If you have so many rituals, Panchamaha Yajnas, you are busy than them because you are doing Deva Yajna, Pitri Yajna, daily offering Bhuta Yajna, Manusha Yajna, some help or other. You are doing. So busy you are. Mind is full of Nishkama karma you are doing, and Nishkamataya you are doing Upasana, Nishkama Upasana you are doing. What a beautifully and nicely, purposefully you are your routine, and you are making use of your time in such a manner without any disturbance, internal disturbance. Spending your time in a meaningful way. It's very, very important. அது வந்ததுக்கப்புறம் ஒன்றும் பண்ண முடியாது. அதனால் இப்படி இருந்து ப்ரிப்பேர் பண்ணிக்கணும். அப்போதுக்கு இப்போலேருந்து தயார் பண்ணிக்கணும். ரெடியா? ஓகே. Agniho Panchamaha Yajnas you have to add. Purvavat Chaturmasyani Munehe. Muni means here a Grihastha Vanaprasthi. Muni means we generally think sannyasi. Muni means not a sannyasi. Yeti another sannyasi. Muni is a Grihastha. All our rishis called munis because mananat iti munihi. All the time they do mantra japa, chintanam. Bhagavan's, they always associated with Bhagavan. So that's why they are called muni. Aradhana, Prakriti Aradhana, Daiva Aradhana, and Daiva Chintana, Atma Chintana, they do. Therefore, they are called Muni. All our Munis are Grihasthas. Understand? Every Rishi is a Grihastha. Vishwamitra, Vashishta, Sandipani. Many Rishis are there, many Munis are there, all of them are Grihasthas. So, Grihastha Ashrama is the ideal ashrama for doing all this Karma Yoga, Upasana Yoga. You have a nice opportunity to do that. Then Munihi Amnatani Naigamaihi. Amnatani means prescribed. Prescribed by Naigamaihi. Nigama Sambandhi. Nigama means Veda. Nigama Sambandhi is called Naigamaha. By those Vedic injunctions, Naigamai. By those Vedic injunctions, one has to perform according to them. Veda Sambandhi, Nigama Sambandhi is called Naigama. Naigamaihi, by them. Meditation practice, japa practice, whatever prescribed by that, you will become a silent person. You won't talk much. Any vanaprasthi valavala pesidana, any after 55, 65, if anybody is talking too much, he do not know what to do. He has not taken that scriptural injunctions. If a vanaprasthi takes all scriptural injunctions and follow, there is no time to talk. There is no time to spend chit-chat with others. Because it is a regular process for me to do lot of my sadhanas. Preparation for sannyasa ashram. இப்போ அதெல்லாம் சொல்லலாமா இல்லையான்னு தெரியல. கிருஷ்ணர் சொன்னார், அதனால நான் சொல்கிறேன். ஓகே, நெக்ஸ்ட் வெர்ஸ் 9. एवं चीर्णेन तपसा मुनिधर्मनि संततः मां तपोमयमाराध्य ऋषिलोकदुपैति माम्. Rishihi mam upaiti. That grihastha-ashrami vanaprasthi attains me. Finally, the purpose is that all these disciplines, austerities, tapas, any vratam, whatever the vanaprasthi follow, what say Uddhava, they are all meant to reach me. Means what? They give chitta shuddhi, jnana yogyata, and guru prapti, shastra prapti, jnana prapti, moksha prapti. That is the purpose. So, evam chirnena, in this manner, when a grihastha vanaprasthi lives tapasa with all disciplines, muni dharma means vanaprastha grihastha dharma. That dharma, I think the repa has to come to the makara. It is on the dhakara, it is showing. Munihi dharmani nisantataha. All the time practicing that tapas. Mam tapomayam aradhya. One has to worship me. Mam aradhya, mam upaiti. A person who do aradhanam in this manner, as I said above, Krishna says, definitely he attains me. Whatever we do throughout our life with desire, yatha kamo bhavati tat kratur bhavati. यत् क्रतुर्भवति तत् कर्म कुरुते, यत् कर्म कुरुते तद् अभिसंपद्यते. शारीरक ब्राह्मणं बृहदारण्यकोपनिषत् says. Whatever you desire, you do that sankalpa. Whatever you do sankalpa, you perform that action. Whatever you perform that action, you reap that result. Whatever you reap that result, you get that result and you enjoy that result. So this vanaprasthi makes a desire for Bhagavan. Let me attain mukti in my life. Jivan mukti or krama mukti, whatever mukti he prefers, he can. Then for that sake make a sankalpa. What I have to do for this? Satsanga, Shastra Pathana. Every day in house I have to follow certain disciplines. Stop talking too much first, so that you will have time to think your journey, next what you have to do. And reduce all your possessions, relations, transactions with outside world. Reduce. I don't say totally stop. Reduce. Then automatically you become withdrawn person and you start doing your sadhana sincerely. Then Bhagavan knows with what motive you are doing, in what method you are doing. Bhagavan comes and helps you. Bhagavan gives peace of mind. Because of after seeing your sincere commitment, sadhana, as said in Shastra. Bhagavan alone gives peace, not children. Okay? Not children, not money, not bank deposit. All are having lot of money, bank deposit, corona. What to do corona? Who will protect us from corona? Only Bhagavan will protect us. That's why Sarve Jana Sukhino Bhavantu. Pray to the Lord, O Bhagavan, please protect entire humanity from this corona virus, COVID-19. Please protect all people. That is the prayer everyone has to do. Samashti Prarthana will work definitely. And Loka Samastha Sukhino Bhavantu, Sarve Jana Sukhino Bhavantu, Makaschit Dukkha Bhag Bhavet. No one should get any disease, no one should get any pain, no one should suffer. Bhagavan, please protect entire humanity. Your prayer will definitely work. This is called Nishkama Prarthana. Okay, all of you do that prayer and take care of yourself also, personal hygiene and all. So, Prakriti, last December and all, 1 December water, rain mulama havoc. Another December, what? Air. Too much of air came at that time, December, November time. And in the what? All Panchabhutas are silent, but another contaminated disease has come and whole world is under threat because of a small virus. You cannot see that with your eyes. Therefore, only invisible force, that Bhagavan alone is the force behind all this. We have to pray. Prarthana will definitely work. There are many places, puja, homas are all going on, and in your house also, every day you do prarthana for the sake of entire humanity, for Ayuhu Arogyam sake. Purnamada Purnamidam Purnah Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.